Different way. Forgot to charge the other ones. Forgot to charge the other ones. Yeah, that usually have to set it down in the one here. Nope.
Oh yeah, by the way, that little kid I was talking to,
Let's see.
Julian's brother.
And we're off on the opening kick here, and the Medomak Panthers versus the Morse Shipbuilders. Beautiful breezy day here at McMahon Field. Shipbuilders coming off a big win here the other day versus Levitt. Looking to see what they can do against the Panthers of Medomak Valley. Up to McKay. McKay down the middle. McKay can't slip it past the Medomak defender. She gives chase, it'll be Morse throw.
I have no eyes. He didn't even bring any up with the sound system.
Yes, Lily!
Strong, Blue, be strong!
Shaylin Brochu attempts down the far side, but can't keep it in bounds. Now Medomak will give a toss back into play. Now push, Campbell with the shot. Goalie gets a foot on it, still alive. Is that a handball in front of the net? Looked like, yeah, it looks like the refs got it. He was just thinking about it there, but a lot of pressure down by the Medomak goal, and shot, beautiful foot save by the goalie, and then rebound came back out. Morse popped it right back on net. The defender held the ball, probably saving the goal, so die another day, I guess, is the theme here. Eda McKay with the penalty kick here at the dot. McKay buries it in the corner. Morse draws first blood here, just less than 2 minutes into the first frame. So nice job on the pressure from the Shipbuilders, and McKay awarded the free kick after the handball in the box. Can't do that if you're a field player. Awarded the free kick and a goal. Shipbuilders on top, 1-0. Force now on the attack up the far side again. Brochure to the middle. Jacobs has a run on it, but the Medomak defender gets there first with the one touch, but sends it back to Brochure, streaking along. She takes a shot. Goaltender able to turn that one away, but again, some great pressure from the Builders here against Medomak early. Booted out to midfield. Maya Snyder able to play it forward. Campbell Jacobs on the near side, plays it back to Snyder. Nice patience here by the Builders, taking their time, trying to get the Panthers out of position. Good patience with the midfield and strikers. Another opportunity for Brochure. This is a dangerous spot for her. Turns it back up, cross. Nobody able to finish the ball there. Jones up, all the way to Brochure. Brochure on the far side. Brochure, a little fancy footwork. Medomak working around the 35, content to possess the ball here. Taking their time. Back through midfield. Brochure giving chase. Brochure aggressively and out of bounds.
Your line. No, actually, someone. No, it's not. Actually,
Medomak down the far side. Can't get anything going. That goes out of bounds. Right with the throw in. Can't tell who that's to on the far side there. Park, I believe. Up to Brochure. Free kick awarded for Medomak. This will be a long one. We'll see if they can reach or if they pop it right around the 18 and try to get a lucky bounce. Defense out, but not able to get it clean. This is dangerous. Saves the corner there. Does Snyder. Snyder saves the corner in favor of the throw-in. Medomak again gathers to midfield. Can't do much with it. See it into a sea of blue. Snyder at the midfield. Ooh, a collision near midfield. Jacobs gets called for the foul. Both players slow to get up, but seem to be okay. Medomak with the free. It's up. Chested out of the air. A big boot to the far side. Wright closes, tries to contain. Well played through the midfield, back up to strikers. Brochure showing their speed on the far side, but it goes out. Look here on the far side. Roshu on her left foot. Brings it back to her right, to McKay. Give and go, but forgot about the go there. Great idea from McKay here. That look will work if you're just not quite on the same page there on that exchange. So that's all right. They'll work it out. I'm sure they'll get it back next time. Boot comes out directly to McKay. McKay plays it for Roshu. Another chance. The hard right foot, well struck. Defender gets a leg on it, bounces off bounds out of bounds for a corner kick. In from the corner. Nice job by the Medomak goalie, coming out and winning it out of the air with her hands. Ball's up. Medomak with the through ball. Jones over to cover. Jones plays it to Wright. Good composure by Jones. Climbing the ladder up the field is Morse. Roshu played it square to McKay, but unable to connect there. Far sideline throw in for the Panthers. Another one for the Panthers. Big left foot from Panthers, and Riley's up to the task. Scoops that one right up without too much trouble. Big boot out to midfield. Through midfield now, the Shipbuilders gaining steam, unable to keep the momentum going, but now it's back again. Through ball. Nobody home. Back again, Morse gathers. The near side went out of bounds. Morse continues to turn away just about every attempt that Medomak seems to be making here. Extra ball on the field. Official will kill the play. The overlap from Jones, able to track the ball down and boot it upfield. After a couple volleys back and forth, goes out on Builders. Over to the middle. Great step by Zoe Nicholson there. And Wright steps in front of that one, and Medomak will force the corner kick. Ball's away to the 6. Popped back in by Medomak, but not able to get around on it enough. That'll result in a Morse goal kick. Short goal kick through a couple of different Morse players, and before challenged by Medomak. Now Morse is out with the ball through the middle. Nice short ball through the midfield. And now the ball to the corner. Roshi gives chase. Medomak player shields. And it goes out of bounds. Joey Nicholson with a nifty outside of the foot play there. Morse controlling the pace of the play here nicely against Medomak. Seem to be just getting more touches. Valuing possession. Content to look for their opportunities, draw the defense out of position. There's the give and go. Roshu across the middle. Still in play. Roshu gets a foot on it. A high lofting ball. Bounces it in front. Jacobs not able to finish, and Medomak with a head of steam coming the other way, but goes out of bounds. Park with a throw in. Over to Snyder. See the Park with the fancy footwork here on the near side, but Medomak wins it away. This is a dangerous situation here, and Jones calling out the goaltender. Cleared out. Danica Snyder now. Up to Campbell Jacobs. Builder throw. Jacobs can't control that one. Back to Medomak. Medomak creating space. Nice ball, but Nicholson there to get a touch on it. Change the trajectory enough to disrupt the flow, and Builders punch it back up. Roshu now giving chase. Roshu steals the ball briefly, but then it goes out of bounds. Roshu tries for McKay, but a little bit out in front. Medomak changes fields. Some nifty footwork by number 8. Don't have the roster for Medomak up here in the press booth today, but looks like we got a pretty obvious handball. Well, even up here in the booth, and the fans were able to make that call. So after an early lead, Morse hangs on 1-0, 25 minutes left to play, just under 25 minutes left to play in the first half. Free kick awarded to Morse, but they're not able to do much with that one. Medomak now the other way. Medomak through. A dribbling shot on goal, but Riley's right out. Scoop it up. Jacobs unable to play that one clean, and bounces out of bounds. Medomak through. Park to give challenge. Off and down. Subs will be coming in. Jacobs will be coming out. We got number 14, Helen Robichaud in the game. Evan Jones, nice hard play on that ball to win it out of the air. Nicholson plays the ball. There's the give and go. Jones to Wright. Wright doesn't get quite enough on it. Dangerous opportunity here for Medomak. Oh, and they find the back of the net. So looked like some confusion there, miscommunication, and in the backfield, and Medomak able to make the Builders pay for the botched handoff in the backfield. So 1-1, all tied up now. Snyder, Nicholson playing a little cat and mouse game. Medomak gets the best of that one. Nicholson up to Brochu. Brochu to McKay. McKay settles the ball. Tries to settle it, but can't win it clean. And Medomak back the other way. Park now. Park past one defender, containing the other. Plays back to McMahon. McMahon to Snyder. Plays the square, but nobody's home. Medomak throw a nice trap. McKay up. McKay with time. McKay sees Shaylin Brochu, but unable to play it all the way through as the Medomak defender makes a nice play on it. Good small ball here by Morse in the early going. McMahon through to Brochu. Brochu's got a head of steam. She's dangerous here, but double teamed. As the ball rolls for the corner kick. So Brochu doing the shielding this time. Heads up play to recognize that Medomak player was the last one to touch the ball and wins the corner kick. She put one in last game. Beautiful bending, curving ball that caught the back panel. That one a little bit shorter than near post. It looks like we'll have Emma Marie Wallace will be coming in, lining up for the substitution. We'll see who she comes in for. Okay, now it looks like we'll have another corner for Morse here. McKay over. Edie McKay getting the ball lined up just as she likes it. The big boot, low bouncer, through. Park wisely plays it off the Medomak defender for the throw in, and now Wallace will come in, taking McKay's place. So McKay will get a breather. Builders go to work. Back to Danica Snyder. Pressure by Medomak, but then out of bounds. Medomak coach is pleased. Park up to Robichaud. Robichaud with a nice touch. Nice back and forth there. Looked like another handball they got away with there. So, ooh, that would have been the third of the game. Step by Jones. Now McMahon, Nicholson over. Play the ball out of bounds off the Medomak player. Right with the looping throw. High bouncer. Medomak player going on the far side. Cuts it back early. This is trouble. But it's just goes wide. And so, gosh, Medomak put in the good pressure there on a 2-on-4 situation. Able to turn it back in the sharp angle and get a foot on it, but just missed the post by a couple of feet on that one. Riley opts for the long kick this time, up to bounces past the Medomak defender and out of bounds. McMahon playing the ball. Nicholson with the outside of her right foot. And a nice step by Sable Park. But Morse unable to hold it. Medomak striker down, back to her right foot, across the middle. Wright able to clear it out, but it goes directly to Medomak. Player in a dangerous spot. She boots it, but Evan able to get a piece. Evan Jones able to get a piece. Medomak on the attack now. And Morse clears it out past midfield. Nice pressure by Helen Robichaud there. Gets leverage and puts the Panther on the turf. Park and McMahon come together. Park comes away with it. Play on called by the ref, but not awarded. Morse throw. Tic-tac-toe back here on the sideline, and ultimately it goes back to Medomak. It's like it slipped out of the Medomak player's hands there. Robichaud, but Robichaud nice play on the ball by Danica. Nicholson contains. Medomak plays it back, and Jones plays it out of bounds. Played square, but to the Medomak player. Really right with the left foot. Nobody saw him. Big boot back in. Wright plays with the outside of her right foot this time. Medomak settles, but Morse is there to cover. We'll play back. Little cat and mouse game of their own here. Morse throw. So it looks like McKay's back in the game now. She had started the game up at striker. Morse missing one of their leading goal scorers on the year, Shurz. Macy Shurz went out of the game with an injury last week, and hopefully she's feeling better now, but not able to enter the game yet. Lower body injury to Shurz. Right over, tries to contain. They cut back. McKay there to help. Big ball out. Not really to anyone. But Morse able to continue to press and finally get possession. Robichaud with the ball. Robichaud tries to settle. Little poke by Nicholson up to McKay. McKay's got room. She tries to play the through ball. It sort of bounces off the Medomak defender. Some numbers here. I like this, but they're called offsides. Close play there, but the official down on the field saw offsides. So referring to the injury to Shurz, which is a big loss for sure, but one of the really encouraging parts of the shipbuilder lineup is that there's a lot of depth front to back. There's really, as players come in off the bench, they're able to help out in a big way for the shipbuilders team. As Medomak subs. Balls to the far side. Wright contains. Medomak player turns, but Wright able to win the ball out to McMahon. Medomak cuts back through 2 players, but ultimately Shipbuilder is able to come up with that. That's Evan Jones. Jones forward to Maya Snyder. Brochu down the far side to the middle, but Medomak makes a play on it, and another handball. So Panthers. That one looked certainly unintentional compared to the one that went for a penalty kick that was the single goal that Morse had. Ball's in. Dangerous spot. Brochu, she has a look from way downtown, off the goaltender. So nice poke by Shaylin Brochu, but unable to find the corner past the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper nonchalantly boots it out to midfield. Past a couple players till Wright gets a touch on it. Wright again, settles the ball. Tries to poke it through, but turned away by the Medomak midfielder. Sail Park back in the game for Maya Snyder. So this Morse team showing some real ability to play different positions as well. Long ball to the corner. I like that ball. Medomak in. Medomak with the shot, and it sails wide. So nice ball to the corner there by Medomak, and Medomak striker showing off some speed. Getting the ball in the corner. Getting a foot on it. Actually getting too much angle, and goes past the far post. Riley checks. Riley out now. It's a long ball. Park gets a piece of it to herself. Back through midfield. A stumble. Nifty touch there by Brochu. Back to McKay. McKay with the boot. Panther goalie controls the ball. Out of the air is McMahon. Now Wallace. Wallace up to Helen Robichaud. Jones with a nice step. Pokes it forward, but Medomak player is there. Jones again with the long ball. This time Brochu's got a play on it. Brochu showing off her cut back to the middle. And the wall pass to McKay. Brochu creating room for a space herself. She wants to get back to her right foot, and she does. Plays it across the middle, and McMahon's there. McMahon with a nice touch to herself. Gives a poke to the far post, but no one there to finish. Goes wide, and it'll be a goal to kick. Campbell Jacobs back in the game. Helen Robichaud will take a break. Nice win out of the air by Jacobs right to McKay. She had a great opportunity there, but just unable to keep that play going. Ball got away from her a little bit. Medomak now pressing the other direction. Medomak through midfield. Medomak with the through ball to the corner. So Medomak showing some real willingness to use the corners of the field here, created some opportunities and using all that space. That time they forced Riley out of the goal. And she had no option. She was out of the box at that point, couldn't pick it up, had to clear it out of bounds.
Good shot, Lily.
Morris, a little miscue, back to Medomak. Medomak now. Wallace can't get to it in time. McKay shielding. McKay to Park. Park boots it ahead. One on the air by Medomak. Back to midfield. Turned and Wright makes a play on the ball. Medomak player comes away with it. She's containing. Again, Medomak exploiting those corners, creating some dangerous opportunities there. Snyder out to Jacobs. Jacobs with the touch, settles the ball. Plays it easy. Back to Nicholson, but unable to get the ball back. Like to... What does she see? She sees Jacobs. Jacobs turns. Jacobs has the ball stolen. McMahon boots. Should have been another handball. McKay now with the ball. McKay with a head of steam. McKay through. A little too strong, and the goaltender picks it up before streaking Brochu was able to get there. Ball's up and away to midfield. Medomak player gets the best of Park there. Still a battle on the far sideline. Right over to help. Wright hooks the ball back. Now wins the ball to herself, but then can't maintain control. Medomak settles. Coach Medomak is making an observation that he's not too happy the way his girls are standing still off the ball. So we'll get a substitution here. That's Zoe Nicholson out of the game, and I believe that was Maya Snyder who came back in for her. Danica Snyder able to play the ball out. Dangerous opportunity here. Played off Riley. They tumble to the ground. Official blows the whistle after Wright was over to help, and Riley Walters able to make a play on the ball. Eventually come up with it after bobbling it for a second. Wright was there to cover. They got tangled, went down in a heap. Fortunately, Panthers were not able to capitalize on it. Now back the other way of the Builders. Ooh, a brutal forearm shiver there from Medomak on Jacobs. She's over to apologize. Good sportsmanship. Big boot, far side. Goalie's out. Oh, and she's able to play it clean. So I like that play there. So the bouncer just inside the 18, and Park over. Maintain the ball. Builders really seem to have held possession, especially in the early going. A little bit more Medomak as of late, but the possession game seems to be won by Morse right now. Let's see if we can convert that into some more offense and ultimately another goal. Across the middle. Medomak goalie out to cover. Poke forward to the defensive line. Over to Wallace. Wallace with a touch to Park. Park through one defender. Park's got an opportunity here. She's got some field in front of her. Second defender comes over, and she's not able to force it through the back line. Ball's up to Park again after making that run. She's trying to catch her breath, and the ball comes right to her. Wright containing. Wright's trying to play the angle. Force Medomak player back to her left foot. She plays it back. Nice step by Park. Ship over throw. Wright tries to poke it up to McKay, but Medomak player is there. Wright boots it all the way out towards midfield. Brochu over to collect the ball. The ball pass back to Brochu. Brochu to the middle, but Wallace not able to cover. Square pass over here to Jacobs. Jacobs looks. Jacobs to Snyder. Right back to Jacobs. Nice give and go to the middle. No one really there to play on the ball. We'll see if we can get a bobble from the Medomak defender. It doesn't as she plays it clean. Medomak out of control to the far side. Builder throw. Looked like it might have been another handball there they got away with. Nice ball through to Brochu. Brochu to Wallace. Wallace has a touch. Wallace gets fouled in the process. So this will be another dangerous opportunity here for the Builders. We'll see who lines up to take the kick. It looks like it's going to be Edie McKay. We'll see the Panthers going to set their line, put it up to set in a wall, and they'll set the line. Of course, they'll need to be 10 yards, which will put them about just up on top of the 18. Big boot into the far corner. Oh, it just misses. So McKay liked what she saw in the top corner, but just narrowly missing by a couple of feet there. Looked like the Medomak goalie had a pretty good read on that one, but I think if she had pegged the corner, that one might have gone. McKay with the ball again. Some fancy footwork. All the way in from Park. And it's a field hockey goal. Unfortunately, that one doesn't count for anything in a soccer game. As the half expires. So at the end of one, Morse won, Medomak won. Closely fought game here at McMahon Field in beautiful Bath, Maine.
Absolutely. Oh, I've heard Mika the most. Hannah. Don't worry, Mika's been too loud, can't hear you.
And second half action here starts with the Morse kickoff. Back to themselves in the long one downfield. Nicholson holding. Over to Snyder. Snyder surveys and up to Snyder. McKay wins it. McKay in a dangerous spot. McKay makes one move. She's got to look. She boots it in. Off the goalie's hands and in. McKay imposing her will on the Medomak defense. Able to gain the ball back and just force her way through. So 2 goals tonight. And Medomak doesn't seem to have any response for Edie McKay. So the Builders out to an aggressive start again in the second half. First goal came just less than 2 minutes into the first frame. Nothing for the rest of the half. And now they've opened up the second half. Less than 1 minute in and they score. Booted across, Brochu collects it. Now the counterattack. Inside. Jones able to play it. Jones just boots it up the field and it's brought back by Medomak. I think she was expecting for one of the midfielders to help back there. Now they're up to the midfield. Medomak with the one touch. Wright trying to play it off of the Medomak player. Instead, she gets free and finds support. Number 8 for Medomak now, working. Dangerous situation here for the Builders. Finally, they're able to maintain control, but Medomak back in again. Another dangerous chance, and Riley Walters able to make this come up with the save. Booted out. Park over now. More settles. Poked up. Jacobs gives chase, tries to body her out of the way, and she does. After some discussion back and forth, the officials decide to award the ball to Medomak. Out on the Panthers, this will be coming back. Shipbuilder. Handball. This will be a blue direct. Coach Dave urging his players forward. One out of the air by Medomak. Poke back forward. They've got space and one run in. Medomak throw to the middle. McMahon pokes it out. And runs around her left foot in favor of the back, her back right foot. This is a dangerous situation on the cross. Park working through the defender shoulder to shoulder. Medomak wins the ball. Poked across, and Walters will come out. She dives on the ball. So Medomak winning this side of the field. Putting some pressure on, forcing another save from Walters. Ball's back and forth in midfield. Finally, the Builders win it. Inside, Jacobs makes a good run to the sideline, but can't get there. Ball's through to Snyder. Tiptoes the inline until it goes out. Back to McMahon. Medomak gives chase. Park through with the ball, tries to settle. Now with a poke. Harmlessly. Goal kick. Big boot out on from the goalie on the goal kick. Nicholson plays it with the outside of her right foot. Over to midfield. Park there to trap it out of the air, but can't contain it. Medomak running out of space. Builders over to cover. Builders out. Jacob gives chase. Jacobs can't get there, but here's Nicholson. Nicholson up to McKay. McKay with space. To Snyder. Snyder just a little too strong of a touch there. Nicholson back. Nicholson wins the ball to herself, but can't hang on. So a lot of back and forth here in midfield. Finally, the long through ball, ineffective from Medomak all the way down to Walters, who covers up. There's an opportunity. Brochu with her speed on the outside. Now they close. Triple teaming her. Drawing a lot of attention. Can she find somebody else now? She does. She finds Snyder. Snyder in the middle. Unable to finish. Good opportunity there for Snyder, but just not quite able to get enough daylight. Medomak defenders nicely over cover. Some long ball being played here. Who can settle? Brochu says I can. Brochu to Park. Park doesn't feel the pressure, but fights through and finds the ball. Now back to Medomak, who played it nicely. Got the long ball, skips through. Wright in a foot chase with the Medomak striker. Right over to the sideline, now containing. Wright trying to get the ball off the Medomak player, and she does. Sub, so Wallace will be in the game. Emma Wallace will be back in the game. Looks like Campbell Jacobs will take a seat for a minute. Unable to move the ball upfield by the Builders. Nice speed shown. Now she bobbles it, but regains it. Ellie Walters. The ball coming across, skidding off and bouncing off the ground, and she bobbled it at first, but then able to collect it and boot it out to safety. Wallace now the far side, into McKay. McKay with the touch to herself. Shipbuilder throw. Nice throw in. Poked along. McKay just not able to quite get there beyond the outstretched foot of the Medomak defender. Far side's Nicholson goes to work with Wallace. Wallace shoulders. Ball comes out to the middle. Builders control. Builders with the minute here. Unable to find the strikers. Nice through ball. Brochu had a play on the ball, but Medomak player makes a nice defensive player makes a nice play on the ball. There's the give and go. Here's the chance. She's got to look to the middle. Nicholson in the corner. So great offense created by Shaylin Brochu. Nicholson able to shake free right in the middle. Nice easy pass. The low shot to the corner, and Morse takes a 3-1 lead. I know the scout coming into this game was there's some concern from the coaching staff about how the Shipbuilders might be able to contain this, particularly some of the speed of the Medomak Panthers here today. And our defensive line has certainly been up to the task here and been able to put some extra goals in the back of the net as well. So Builders, a little measure of comfort. Let's see if we can play some solid defense and continue to control the pace of the play now. Uh-oh, now there's a problem. Just when we thought there was a measure of safety here, Panthers show their own will. Morse players look stunned. We'll see if they'll be able to bounce back. A little pep in the step from the Panthers now, so seemed like the Shipbuilders were just stunned, maybe still in celebration mode from that goal, the beautiful goal. Got caught a little flat-footed. Gave up possession of the ball. And the Medomak made them, showing off that speed, made them pay. Medomak pushing again. Medomak working the near side. Right over. Right shields. Gains the throw. Up to Brochu. Brochu with the nifty move around the back. Brochu tries to go through, but unable. Officials award to Morse. Brochu gets shoved in the back, but it wasn't seen. Off a white again. Morse ball. Ball's up. Brochu fights for it through 2 defenders, splits them both. Now with some room. Poked back out to Maya Snyder. Maya Snyder with some Medomak fancy footwork of their own. The throw into Snyder, between the legs. Nicholson, hard over. Snyder over. The blind pass gets picked off by Medomak. Now in the game at fullback is Georgia Sarbanis in for Danica Snyder. Catching a breather. More trouble here on the near side for Morris. Wright gives chase, shields it out, goal kick. Good heads up play by Wright there to just shield the defender, not trying to do anything fancy with the ball there on the end line, and force the corner kick, and Morris is awarded the goal kick. Oftentimes the Builders will play this short, but they've been content to play it out longer. Now they trap. Builders unable to work it through midfield. Uh-oh, this is trouble. Fancy move. They try to draw the foul, but they're unable. That should have been a handball. They get away with one there. Trouble. Nice play by the midfield. Sayla Park over. Get a foot on it. They've got some numbers if they push. Looking a little sluggish coming out, though. Brochu says, sluggish, I'll show you. Here's something for you. Pokes it towards the far post, but just sails wide. In the game now, number 24, Charlie Ware, a freshman at midfield. Giving a break to Maya Snyder. Midfielder's been doing a lot of running this game, a lot of back and forth, showing some wear here late in the second half. 25 minutes left to play. Sarbanis over. 2 Panthers gave chase. Another sub as Sarbanis will come out, and 13, that's Danica Snyder, will come back on the field. Trying to throw the McMahon one-timer over to the corner. Morse re-establishes. Ware over. Nice ball to Brochu. Brochu opts outside. Brochu's got the lane. Oh, a nice play by the Medomak defender over to get a foot on it. Park to Nicholson. Nicholson to McKay. McKay with the touch, but unable. Falls back. McMahon settles. Play on the ball from Medomak. They turn all the way to the backs. Some time here, but not enough time. Medomak attacks off of Wright. Wright goes to get her own rebound. The streaky Medomak striker put pressure on the ball, but sails the ball wide. So Builders holding on a 3-2 lead here after going up by 2 goals earlier in the half. Nicholson with the ball, creates some space for herself, and then up forward to Wallace. Wallace gains possession on the ball. The Medomak sideline was crowing for a call, and they got it. Long ball. Down to Snyder. Snyder able to possess the ball. Nice job winning it out of the air and then to herself. But can't hang on. So Panthers showing a deep bench of their own here and showing a little bit more spark here in the second half. The Builders trying to hang on to this 3-2 lead. Nice tough defense there by Nicholson, not allowing the turn. Booted to the middle. Park over to play the ball. There's some space here on the near side. Brochu through to Edie McKay. Long ball to the corner. I like that play. Wallace has some space. Wallace has a look. She boots. Unable to get enough of a turn on it, though. Wishes she could have that one back. Based on her body language. Opportunity to get one back here, though. Always the next play. Poked up to midfield. Park over to play among three Panthers. Panthers down the near sideline. Wright contains. Right shoulder to shoulder. There's two Panthers now. Wright tough defense on a. And then she wins the throw in and sends it up to Brochu. Brochu showing her speed. Should be a blue throw. Keep that comment to myself as a commentator. Let the officials make their calls. Nicholson, some fancy work. Brochu now shoulders her defender. Unable to find McKay in the middle. Nice trap from Park. Park wins the ball to herself. Brochu's now got a head of steam. Medomak defender plays her tough. This number 7 has some speed. She's shown. Ooh, Evan Jones over on the overlap to take the position. It was a clean play. She got position on her, and the Medomak player appeals to the official for some help. Doesn't get any. Oh, wow. Looks like a little bit of a revenge play there on Selah Park, who's a little bit slow to come up. And Medomak player number 7, who's one of their more talented strikers, is shown a yellow card. And she'll have a seat. So some aggressiveness and some frustration on the part of number 7 draws the yellow card. Park showing some resilience, bounces right back up. Official comes over to confer with the coaches. Time stops here, 19:54 left in the second half. Park stays in, showing some real grit and determination here. Now we'll have subs. Jones with the boot. Long ball being played here. McMahon. A little miscommunication by the Builders. Morse. McKay over to challenge. McKay not allowing the turn. Medomak fights through. Medomak with a look. Back to the middle. Dangerous situation. Cleared out, cleared away. They need to play it out. Danicke gets the boot on it, but it's not out. Still in a dangerous position here. Midfielders in, packed in. So Morse showing a little bit of wear here, and in the late going here. I think they need a little more gas in the tank. Oh, nice collision there, and Edie McKay with the ball. They've got numbers. They've also got speed. Anytime Brochu's out there, you just lay the ball out for her. Ball will be coming out. Medomak awarded the free kick. Official can't hear the words that he's saying to Brochu, but the body language seemed to be a warning about getting into her a little bit aggressively. And I could see the foul there. Wallace over into cover. Wallace covers out of bounds. Now this is where the Builders might start to take a little bit longer on those throw-ins. A couple seconds tick off the clock there. 17 minutes left is all. Let's see if they can guard this lead. To midfield. Maya Snyder unable to hang on. Into a sea of blue. Brochu over to help. Now's when I would take my time if I was a shipbuilder. No hurry here. We could burn 17 minutes off the clock here. Of course, it's important to possess the ball. Working that far side. Now to the middle, headered out. Nicholson back into the crowd. McMahon, long cross. Settled by Brochu. Wallace unable to hit it. Up and over. Booted to the middle. One out of the air by Nicholson, but right back to a Medomak player. Finally settled by Morse. Now the Panthers the other way, but they're unable to hang on. Snyder, long throw down the sideline. Builders control in the middle. Builders playing a little game of cat and mouse here with the ball. Did a nice job possessing the ball. Patience, good communication, good finding those angles to space. Forcing the Medomak defenders to extend. Of course, they have to challenge the ball. Show into space, possessing the ball. Medomak creating space for themselves. This will be a Morse throw. Off for the Panthers. No one challenges. A little too much space there for the Medomak player. Medomak throwing far side. Back to Morse. So no deep runs as of late by either team. Just sort of a bunch of volleys and exchanges of possession in the midfield area, which bodes well for the Builders. Let's hope they can keep the pressure on here. Guarding a 3-2 lead here, 14 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for momentum to change, but hey, might as well possess the ball. Might as well work it through. And then if you get an opportunity like this, why not take it? Brochu down in the corner. Wallace over to help. Wallace pokes it wide. Coach Dave urging to keep the ball in, keep the pressure up. Wallace over, 2 defenders. Plays it back to Snyder. Snyder plays it to a couple of Panthers. Nicholson back. Plays it wisely back to Danica Snyder. Now McMahon on. Pokes it to open space. Not a bad play, especially when you've got the speed of Brochu and the Panther defender has to play it out of bounds. Park to the middle. Nothing there. There's some space here for Medomak. They've shown their speed in the past in this area of the field. McMahon able to cover as the midfielders recover. Poked out of bounds harmlessly. Nicholson now gives chase. Medomak with the long ball. That's been a dangerous area of the field for them too. Riley Walters over wisely to pick up the ball. Coach Dave urging Walters to take her time. Builders try to win it out of the air but can't. Back to Walters again. Walters with the boot to McKay again. McKay tries to settle. Medomak's there to challenge. But Maya Snyder able to challenge right back through the midfield. McKay comes away with it. Snyder over, wins the ball. Nice job by Danica Snyder there on the sideline. Oh, Wallace now sees a little daylight. Takes the long boot, cross field. Dangerous, especially with Brochu's speed. Brochu has a look. She pokes it up to the 18. McKay on. They possess the ball. Still dangerous for Morse. Here's the one-timer. Oh, wow. The half volley. Wallace showing her why she's earned her playing time here at striker. So Morse with a dangerous exchange there. Working well as an offensive unit. Wallace just not quite able to get enough meat on that ball. Wright pokes it forward to Snyder. Maya Snyder there. Panthers doing a nice job of possessing the ball now. A little tic-tac-toe. And there's the through ball. Right at the edge of the box. Builders have to be careful here not to foul. They cover, and now McKay back. The Panthers won the ball back. The long shot. Almost want to let that one go through to the goalie. Instead, Evan gets a leg on it. Right over to challenge. Right shields. Wright was shielding, but the officials determined that actually a A Builder player was the last one to touch the ball. Medomak subs again. That's a big throw across the middle. Dangerous. Goes out of bounds. Corner kick. Opportunity here for Medomak on the corner kick. It's up. Dangerous. Oh no. The ball gets volleyed around and then ultimately goes in. The Builders unable to hold off the Panthers prowling around the net. No one able to make a clean play on the corner kick, and chaos ensues, and eventually the ball crossed the line and Panthers tie it up with less than 9 minutes to play. So we'll see if the Builders can show some resilience here. 3-3 now, tie ball game. Here they come. McKay loses it, grabs hold. Free kick awarded to the Panthers. So Builders, hate to say it, they look a little deflated out there after that last goal. I'm hoping they're able to dig in and show some spark.
Come on, Blue, let's get it back here.
Across the middle, Park over. Park wins it. Nicholson finds McKay, who elects to keep. Now it's through to Nicholson again. Nicholson on her left foot, over in the goalie. What a play. Beautiful heads up look by McKay to hang on to the ball for that one extra second, which drew the defender and created space and allowed Nicholson to get ahead of steam. And goalie over to make a nice play on Nicholson as she's unable to bury it in the corner, but a nice run. Thought that was a golden opportunity for Morse there to pull ahead in the late going here. Right over to the throw. She wants to press the pace. Long ball. Nicholson. Unable. Nicholson again. All plays through. Poked through. Now Panthers give chase. This is a dangerous situation. Right over with the foul. Going to be a direct kick. They should get right up on the ball. Make them ask for 10 yards. Big boot up and over the goal. Alters to Snyder. Snyder then finds Helen Roveshaw. Edie McKay fights through a couple defenders. She draws another one. Now it's a through ball to Brochu. Brochu almost had an opportunity. She was 6 inches away from daylight. Panthers defense makes a nice play. Up and over. Nicholson and Brochu give chase. Brochu, some daylight, sees Roveshaw. Roveshaw tries to get the left foot on it, but not enough. Now the Shipbuilder showing a little bit of spunk here in the late going. Panthers control. Through. Great step by Park. Park with some space, but unable to maintain control of the ball there. Park over again with some great hustle. Right over. Plays it back to Jones. Jones with the left foot. Nobody home. Western skies are threatening here. We'll see if we can get this one in and remaining dry the whole time. 4:46 left to play. Robichaud over to give chase. Robichaud wants the throw. Subs in. So Jacobs will come in for Robichaud. Nicholson backs in. Jacobs fighting for it. She goes down.
Jenica, please, Jenica. You need to focus right there. Right there.
Played square. Mia Snyder, but she can't handle it. And here comes the Builders. 3:47 left. Nice ball through. Bobbled. Brochu finding space for herself. Brochu with the fancy footwork. Now over to McKay. McKay with a look. McKay at the 18. McKay on her left foot. She boots it. Ball's loose in front. Jacobs with, but she can't finish. The Medomak defender steps right in, but Morse now with a chance to pull ahead. 3 minutes left. Corner kick. Brochu, who put one in off the corner kick last Friday night. Of course, this one's on her right foot. She'll still have a tougher time on this one. Oh, wow. McKay tried to win it out of the air and finish it. Just couldn't quite get around on it. Toughest play in soccer right there, of course, to volley the ball out of the air on a corner kick into the back end of the net, but so satisfying when it happens. Medomak out. Someone should have told her there was a defender closing. Now Snyder with time, but not a lot of movement off ball for the Builders. Ball's through now. Played back. The keeper. Now back to Wright. One on. Dribbles through. Jones over. Jones with her left foot. Nicely played up the field to Snyder. One gives chase. Good defensive play there by Wright to step and challenge the ball. This is trouble too, though. Medomak's been able to really take advantage of that low angle and create offensive opportunities through 3 defenders. The official felt like that was well, too much there by the Medomak player charging through. Of course, that's number 7, who already has a yellow card this game. She has to be careful. On the ground. Wright pokes it up. Now Brochu. Snyder back to Brochu. Nice idea there, but just not quite able to make it happen. 54 seconds left with some late subs by Medomak. A long throw down the sideline. It's going to stay in. She turns back. Jones over to the middle. Medomak unable to possess. McKay battles. Medomak pokes it in. Ball's all the way through. 23 seconds left, 20 seconds left. North ought to just take their time here. No rush. No reason to hustle now. 3, 2, 1, and there's regulation. So the rain has started to come down here at McMahon Field, it seems like. I see some of the folks in the stands here scurrying for cover and jackets and what have you. Up here in the press box, we can't feel it. One of the advantages to calling the game here. Maybe it hasn't started raining yet. It certainly is threatening.
It's getting close.
Heavy rains last night. And so it looks like we'll need extra time to finish to settle this one.
He's doing the JV game. Probably do.
Super well, Josiah did it.
JV football. No. Yeah. Yeah, you've got plenty of time. Although I think rain is here. I see rain. No. I can see it, but I can't feel it. I turned it down. We don't even have a sound system right now. It's toast. No, it's been having issues for a while, and then today we couldn't get music playing, so Denny came up, pulled out, something cut the power cord, and then something's going on with the speakers. That pop we're hearing?
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on. It's gonna have the sound guy come up sometime. Basically, loop power cord. If you want, you can do something else.
I tried.
Oh, you tried? What if he choose? He'd rather sit down there.
He's not gonna stay.
I'm not surprised.
I asked him to not
It is, yeah. The rain's gonna be here. I think it already is. Yeah. No, it's raining.
So Builders give their cheer as the Panthers, and 50 minutes on the board. Is that right for overtime here? With extra time here.
I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be 5.
Perhaps that's a mistake, but that's like a full another game. The official now brings the scorekeeper's attention to the time on the clock.
That's correct.
And Mr. Shurz corrects it to 5 minutes. Now the Builders scored in the first minute of the first half, second minute of the first half, first minute of the second half. Let's see if they can score in the first 30 seconds of this overtime frame. My Snyder over to Jacobs. Jacobs down the sideline. Contested ball. They're still playing well here to each other. A little confusion on the Panthers' end. Now McMahon with the ball. McMahon creating some space for herself. She plays it down to Jacobs. Jacobs unable to turn it upfield. Now she does. Ball dribbles out of bounds. Long throw from the Panthers. Eventually goes out of bounds. Danica Snyder now to sister Maya. The help, the sneaky play. Over to Nicholson. Nicholson, one juke. Unable to juke the second defender. These long balls have shown to be trouble for the Builders on defense. Right over to cover. Right shoulders the ball, but there's the second Panther attacking. This is danger. Across to the middle. Bobbled. Bobbled and then squeaks through. Riley Walters unhappy with herself on that play. You can tell from here, and coach urges the team to go out and comfort her. That was a play I'm sure she wishes she could have back, and Medomak able to, from the far corner, dribble one in and through. So final score here at McMahon Field, Medomak 4, Morse 3 in overtime.